Hello everyone, I am Leo Dumithri Perera, Club President of Leo Club of Wickramasinghepura for the Leo Stick Year 2021-2022. First of all, I would like to thank Leo Club of Bhattaramura Synergy for giving me this opportunity to express my point of view on leadership in this public speaking forum. So when this topic was given to me, I thought to myself, do I really know who the leader is? What are their qualities? Where can I find these leaders? And what is leadership? So many questions were popped. So, as Leos, I think we almost every day talk about leadership because our motto itself it says about and talks about the leadership, right? So we are always we are all about creating leaders for the society. So when we mention the word leader, what comes to your mind? What comes to my mind is not just a person who are leading other people. It's what comes to my mind is a person who has the right motivation to make a positive impact, a person who work towards making their vision a reality, a person think things can be improved and rallies people to move towards realizing that goal, right? So I think the a person being able to motivate a person is not enough for a leader. So they have to be empathetic and also should be connected to other people to be successful leader. Out of all things I mentioned, there is one special thing a leader has. It is followers. So being a leader has nothing to do with the rank or title. If your followers choose to volunteer to go in the direction that you set, then you are a true leader. Leaders never have to force people to do things. So they do not have to provide any kind of carrots and sticks to get them go towards what they require to do. So if people raise their hands and volunteer to follow what you are thinking of without any force, then you are a true leader. Wherever you are, leaders are very important because leaders, whether it is to lead a powerful organization or to lead a country or lead maybe a group of friends, and even at our household, and even when we are living our lives, we require leaders. So Peter Drucker has explained there can be only three things happen naturally in any organization. That is friction, confusion, and underperformance. So if you need your organization to perform well without any friction or confusion, you need leaders. So when it comes to leadership, that can be mean different things to different people around the world. So leadership also differ in situation to situation as well. So if we take examples, there are community leaders, religious leaders, and political leaders. So different types of leaders are there. So Warren Baines has explained leadership is the capability to translate a vision into a reality. John Maxwell has explained leadership is an influence. So you see, those two are two different types of explanation given on leadership. So, what is actually leadership? I think leadership is the process of social influence which maximizes the effort of others towards the achievement of a goal. So, I talked about three aspects in this statement. One is social influence. I did not talk about any authority or power someone has, and I talked about others who are volunteers or followers. So, I did not mention any personality trait, attribute, or any title a person has. Also, I talk about the end goal, achievement of a one goal. If you influence a person without any intention of any outcome, that will not make an effective leadership. So we have talked about leader and leadership. So what are the characteristics of a leader? So they are always radiate positive energy. So this radiating positive energy is very much required and important. Why? Because that makes their teammates to trust their team more and more, and that boosts their team morale as well. So leaders are very proactive, they are very approachable, they are open to feedback, and also they do what they are expected of others as well. They take the accountability and they know how to delegate tasks. When they delegate the task, they know that they can't achieve each and every task by themselves. So they take the accountability and they take the ownership of the task they assign to other team members. So the leader take the most difficult task and delegate the other to rest of the others in the team. But when they delegate the task, they never micromanage. They fully trust their team members to achieve that one goal and one task they are allocated to. So where leaders are very decisive. So a lot of times leaders have to make decisions. Sometimes they are not even sure of. So with the enough evidence that they are having at hand, so they have to make or suggest a decision at the end. So once the decision is made, they have to stick to it with the confidence as well. So in the world, leaders, according to the circumstances, they choose different styles when they are leading any organization or any country or anything, right? So in this Leoism, by accepting positions within the Leo club, within the district or within the multiple level, we get many opportunities to lead, right? So we get opportunities to lead our club members and plan service activities. So what those opportunities do to us, that those help us to develop our leadership qualities and upskill ourselves, right? So as I mentioned earlier, leadership is not about this position or rank you are having within that organization. It is the decision you made. It is the choice that you made. So these positions allocated to you within this any organization has nothing to do with being a leader. So if you decide to be accountable, responsible, and to have an end goal and realize that end goal and rallies people towards that, then you are a true leader. So any one of us can become a leader. So because leadership is a developed set of skills. Okay, so what stops you today from being that leader that you always wanted to be? That is the fear of consequences of leading. So you fear that taking that responsibility. You fear that being that leader. However, my friend, please keep in your mind the responsibility and the consequences you have to go through by just being a follower is way, way severe than being a leader. So, because being a follower, you do not know what you will have to go through and what are the adjustments that you will have to make, and you do not know what you will have to do, and you just have to go along with whatever comes next, right? So I think it is always better to become a leader than a follower. So when we are as Leo leaders, what do we have to do? We have to be open-minded and be and lead with hearts. So we have to always understand our strengths and our team members' strength and experiment within this platform and deliver the best possible outcome while improving ourselves. So always have a vision, end goal, destination. Without it, you will get lost within the process, right? So also you should motivate and inspire your team members and should never intimidate by not listening to them. So always create a environment where your fellow leos can be open, honest, and transparent. With those being delivered, there will be always feedback. So be open to feedback. Take that feedback. Do not hesitate to take the feedback. Always take the feedback and make the change you really require to do to be a better version of yourself. And also try to be connected with your Leos, keeping your egos aside. And also one most important thing is be passionate about what you are doing here. So yeah, I know we do not have to be world leaders to become leaders. Sometimes you just really want to be the leader of your own life. None of us have any aspiration of being another Martin Luther King or another Gandhi or another Barack Obama or not whatsoever, right? Hence, take this opportunity that you are receiving from this Leo platform. So improve your the leadership skills, improve those leadership skills and qualities. So take these opportunities and experience those and be the best leader you ever possible to be become, right? So let's all become true leaders together who inspire others. Thank you.